Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another strategies, tactics and boosts video. New event for this week. Again, we are going with regional series, and this time it's Northern Europe event. This means we have two drivers from which origin from Northern Europe. We will go and see them in a while. First of all, let's say that the two drivers that are boosted this week are boosted with 20%. This is very important. They are going to be very good. And well, let's not waste any more time. Let's go and see them and see the tracks that we are racing for the qualifying round, because this is what we are discussing today. Bottas and Magnussen are the two Northern European drivers of this week, and with them, probably most of the players will go with them. With them, we are going to race in Silverstone, Baku, Miami, and Bahrain, Sakir Desert. We have Silverstone with big chances of rain, 62%, and Miami, 100%. The temperature will be over 30 degrees, so we have to be careful with our tire selection. Okay, so let's get started with, wow, too many empty slots. I have to play a little bit, but yeah, these days I find it a little bit difficult to find the time, but I have to do it, and I will. Okay, let's start with United Kingdom, and before that, let's go. Oh yeah, this is my usual duet when I'm racing duels, but for this event, I'm going to use both Bottas and Magnussen. Thank God I have them maxed out, so yeah, they are going to be a major help in our chase of another medal. So let's go here. Let's have the boosts, nice, and let's start from United Kingdom, Silverstone, a track that we find it easy to race. It's simple to race here, especially if you are at the back and maybe in the middle of the grid. Go for one pit stop, especially if you are at the back and have big pit lap times. Yes, one pit stop, 4-3 hard, medium, and 3-4 medium hard. This is the best strategy starting from the back. But if you are in the middle and at the top of the grid, especially if you are top 12 and above, two pit strategy, soft, medium, and medium, soft. We can't choose other tire compounds. I say this because someone would think, can we go 3 laps with softs? No, we can't. It's the stints with 3 laps are with medium, 4 laps are with hards, and 2 laps are with softs. If you have bad tire management, maybe you can think harder compounds, yes, but you can't go faster than this. Now, if it rains, the bots will pit at lap 4. We want to avoid that, so the undercut, 3-4, wet wet. I like that I said wet wet, like we have a choice to go with intermediates. It would be interesting to have intermediates. And our second choice to avoid pit in lap 4 is 2-3-2. It's a little bit slower because two pits here we will lose time, and we are using everybody's using wets, so we cannot gain back this time with by choosing a faster compound as we do in dry races. But if you are at the back, the traffic you are going to encounter in the pit lane and the time you will lose because of that traffic maybe will be more than doing two pit stops. So yeah, I would really think this strategy if we are at the back and using, okay, if we need to gain some time for our pit stop, go for Merlion, and of course go for Tunin, Oud, Kavai, some boosts with that will make our pit time smaller. And finally, if we are at the top of the grid, 4-3, we pit the same lap with the bots, but we are going to pit first, so we don't care about the traffic. So if you have a driver in the middle of the grid and one at the top of the grid, 3-4 for the driver in the middle or at the back of the grid, and 4-3 for the driver that is at the top. Now, Baku, if I'm not wrong, yeah, I'm not wrong, we only have dry races from now on. So, Azerbaijan, Baku, it's a very fast track in sectors 1 and 3, but it's a very slow and cornering track in sector 2, as you can see it in the old town of Baku. Again, if we are at the back or in the middle of the grid, we have big lap times. Always trust one pit stop. It's a very good, it's really a very good strategy. And the only good choice you can do, 4-3 hard medium. If you have good tire management, you can go 4-3 medium medium, and of course 3-4 medium hard. Now, if you are in the middle or at the top of the grid, we go for two pit stops, 2-2-3 soft soft medium, and 3-2-2 medium soft soft. Here, if we have great tire management, the first stint with 3 laps, when the 3 lap stint is the first one, then we can go soft soft soft, but not here, because in the last stint we want to have tires until the end of the race, and 3 laps with softs and do 3 laps with softs is not easily done. We will run out of tires, and if this happens in the end of the race, we will probably lose some positions. So 2-2-3 soft medium here, but 3-2-2 it can be done soft soft. Now we have Miami with very high temperatures, so 2-2-3 soft medium, but be careful on your tire management because it may, if you don't have good tire management, 2 laps with soft and 3 laps with mediums might get a little bit tricky with 40 degrees. So we have to have some better tire management. And of course, medium, soft, medium, maybe the best choice when we go 3-2-2. So in the last stint we can push. Of course, if we have 90 plus tire management, probably softs will be okay too, but yeah, here we can go 2 laps with softs in the middle stint and then decide if we are okay with using softs for our final stint, or we have to go for mediums and be able to push the red button. And finally, Bahrain, a very fast track, and the definition of what I like to say, a combo track. This is a track that combines high speed and skills in cornering. So we need both speed and cornering boosted or and with high stats for this track. Of course, if you have big lap times and you are at the back of the grid, go for one pit stop, for medium, medium. But if you don't have big lap times, then from wherever you start, the best and the fastest strategy is going all softs and 2 pit stops, 2-3-3 and 3-3-2. If you need the boost selection would be, again, as I always say, depending your setup. This track needs speed and cornering both, and the strategy needs quick pit times. So Merlion and TuneIn are the best boosts to go here. But if you are a little bit further back in the grid, in the middle or at the back of the grid, then you need good race start and some pit time boosting and cornering and speed. We can't have it all, but we can use Kavai, which will give us 2 out of 3 race start, cornering and fast pit times. And of course, if we need even more, then we can sacrifice. The pit lane is fast, so we can sacrifice boosting the pit time, and going for Koopa or for Herald. And of course, if we lack cornering in our setup, then we go for cornering boosts. If we lack speed in our setup, then we can easily go with Firework or with Street Shark. So depending your setup, depending your weaknesses, you can choose accordingly what to use here, and not only in this track, not only for this strategy, but for every track. As I always say to you, and this is one of the most important things to remember, with the boosts being boosted, the choice we have a greater choice of boosts in every track. First of all, we see the weaknesses of our car and drivers. Then we see our starting position, if we need race start or not, and then we see the track, what the track needs mostly. We combine all this info and we choose what we want, what we need for every track. Okay, let's go back and see our tracks. Silverstone with 62 Chains of Rain, Baku, Miami and Sakir Desert. see the temperatures in Miami, 30 to 40. Be careful with your tire management there. Okay, that's it for the qualifying round of the Northern Europe event. I hope that you make it to the opening using these strategies. I hope we're going to help you. Don't forget to read the description of this video, because there you will find my Discord server link. Click on it, join my Discord server, and there you will find these strategies and the, all the strategies for all the tracks available 24/7 for you whenever you need it. And of course, we can talk about whatever you want there. And of course, subscribe and smash the like button. Show some love to the content creator. Thank you so much for watching. I wish great results qualifying to the opening round, and see you in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.